Hi everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new video. Yes, another new video. And it is time to take a look at my complete Blu-ray collection for the letter P. Yes, and believe it or not, there's a lot of P's. Just like I had on my dinner the other day. Yes, many P's. So this is going to take a little bit longer to get through. I'll have you know that the next video will probably take 2 minutes because I think I have one queue. But I'm going to do a special video for that anyway. Yes, maybe I'll take half an hour just to talk about that one film. Anyway, let's get into it and let's check out the P's, please. Okay, so these should be kind of in alphabetical order because I've just taken them straight off the shelf. Don't forget, it doesn't include any 4Ks, any steelbooks, collector's editions. So if there's a particular film missing that you'd think I'd own, I probably do own it, but in a different format. Right, let's start at the top of the pile. Yeah, the pile's got up here. I've got to actually reach right up here. Yeah, it's actually blocking out a bit of light from the window as well. Okay, so the first one I've got is Paddington 2. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't think I've got Paddington. I don't know. I think I had the steelbook, but I think I traded it into CEX when they were giving like 40 quid for it. So I need to grab Paddington 1, I think. Believe it or not, I'm going to be saying believe it or not a lot in this video. I've actually never seen any of the Paddington films, believe it or not. So I've heard they're really good. There is a Paddington 3 coming, so what I'll have to do is just grab the first one and then maybe just do a one-day sit-in and watch both the films. But anyway, that's Paddington 2, believe it or not. What we got up here? Oh, don't fall down. Next up, we have the Peanut Butter Falcon. Yes, this was a good film. Yeah, a feel-great hit. Yeah, this is about a young guy with Down syndrome who's this big fan of wrestling and he wants to go and meet his wrestling heroes and that. And also stars Shia LaBeouf as well, who gets fired from his job, and these two kind of like team up. They come across themselves, you know, they stumble upon themselves and they kind of like go together. It is a good film. Performances are fantastic. Shia LaBeouf's great. The guy with Down syndrome is fantastic in the film. I'm not sure what his name is, but he was really good. A very good film. Next up, we have some Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. Why did I say it like that? That's reserved for Matt Damon. It's been a long day. We've got Patriots Day. Yes, this is the recreation of the Boston Marathon bombing, and based on true events, of course. Fantastic film. It takes it a little bit further with the hunt for the bombers at the end, which of course was not in the news. It was just the marathon bombing. That was it. We didn't know anything about what was afterwards, but it's a good film, a very good film, very well told. Next up, we have Paranorman. Yeah, a little animated tale. I haven't actually seen this yet. It is from the makers of... I haven't actually seen this yet. Oh, do you know what? I actually might get a t-shirt with that made up. I actually haven't seen this yet. Oh dear me. Yeah, for the makers of Coraline, which is a good film, and I have seen that. This includes the Blu-ray, the 3D, DVD, and an ultraviolet. Because we used to get them back in the day. Yeah. I wonder if is it the normal 3D or has it got those glasses? Oh, it's the normal 3D because there's no glasses. Yeah, so one day I'll check it out. You can join the list of everything else that I need to watch. Oh yeah, next up, I don't know why I bought this. I think it was during the pandemic. During the pandemic, I was on furlough, and we couldn't leave the house, well, except for an hour. and all I was doing for about 4 months was ordering movies off eBay. And this was one of them, The Page Master with Macaulay Culkin and Christopher Lloyd. And I've never seen this film. Never seen this film. So, yeah, one day I will see that film. Next up, we've got some penguins. Yes, not the chocolatey ones. We have the Penguins of Madagascar. So deluxe edition includes the Blu-ray 3D, a Blu-ray and a digital HD ultraviolet copy. Yes, it's a nice slipcover there. It's got some nice spot gloss on it. And they're fun as well. I like these characters. I love these little penguins from the films. Yeah, so that's that. Oh, we've got one in a red case. Oh, we have Pearl. Yes. What can I say about this? I bloody loved it. I thought this was bloody excellent. Yeah, I really enjoyed this film. So obviously it's the origins to X, and tells the story of Pearl, played by Mia Goth, who works on this farm or lives on this farm with her parents, and she's got visions of wanting to make it big in Hollywood and that. Of course, it all turns a bit sinister, as you expect. So I'm looking forward to Maxine when that comes out. I'll be definitely going to see that at the cinema, but I think Pearl is actually better than X, in my opinion. Next up, Pearl Harbor. Yeah, why did I say it like that? Pearl Harbor. Yeah, Pearl Harbor. I hope one day we get a 4K for this. I really like this film. I do. The battle scenes are fantastic. I don't mind the love scenes, you know, the love interest scenes between Ben Affleck and Josh Hartnett and Kate Beckinsale, the threesome. I love all the characters. I don't have any problems with this. This is a really good film. I prefer it over Tora Tora Tora. I've said it. I watched Tora 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 a couple of weeks ago, and it's a very good film, but I'd much prefer this. What have we got next then? We have a bit of comedy here. We've got The Personal History of David Copperfield. Yes. There's a whole host of people in here. We've got Dev Patel, Peter Capaldi, Hugh Laurie, Tilda Swinton and Ben Whishaw. And I haven't seen this film. Yeah. Yeah. I think I bought this from HMV Westwood Cross, which would be like 2018 or 2019. And I haven't seen it. Dear me. What's next? Perfect Storm. Brilliant film. Mark Wahlberg again. And George Clooney, based on a true story. Definitely needs a 4K with Dolby Atmos. Fantastic disaster film. Great characters. Just a delight. A great Wolfgang Peterson film. Next up we have... which one comes first? I think that one comes first. We have Percy Jackson, The Lightning Thief. Give it back. Yes. I actually don't think I've seen any of the Percy Jackson films. I don't know why. Straight, it's from the director of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. It's got Alexandra Daddario in it. I don't know why I haven't watched it. Although she's probably a little bit younger in this. I must watch it. Also, I have Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters with a really nice slip as well. Again, great cast. Yeah, I definitely need to watch these films. I love my type of fantasy. So I don't know why I haven't seen these. They're actually making a series. I believe there's a Percy Jackson series that's coming on streaming soon. Not with the original cast. Who's the guy in this? I can't remember the name. What's his name? Logan Lerman. Oh yeah, from the show about Nazis and Jews. Fantastic, yeah. He was fantastic in that as well. Yeah, Percy Jackson. 2 adventure films I've not seen. Paul, what is the matter with you? Start watching films. Well, this really belongs in the TV section, but I stack it in with the normal ones. It's Peter Kay's Car Share. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. It's just a series about a bloke driving a car and talking to his passengers. That's it. That's all you get. You might get 1 or 2 extra scenes outside of the car, like when he drops one of them off. But it's mainly between those two, and they've got fantastic chemistry. And it brings a whole new meaning to going dogging. Yes, fantastic. Never get bored of that show. Next up, we have a James Cameron masterpiece. Yes. Piranha 2. The Spawning. I mean, I love James Cameron stuff, but I've not seen this film, and it's probably not going to feel like a James Cameron film, but I really need to watch it. Do you know what? I'm gonna start my New Year's resolution now, or New Year's revolution. And you're hearing it now on the video live. You're hearing me saying this with my words. I'm not AI or any shit like that, or I'm not CGI. I'm watching more films next year. Definitely. Definitely. I've got to catch up with a lot of stuff. So you heard it. You heard it here first. And if I slack, you have my permission to have a go at me. Next up, we have Piggy. Did I watch this one? I think I did, actually. Yeah, the new Clockwork Orange. God, I hope not, because the Clockwork Orange, I didn't like it. I don't know. I can't remember if I've seen that. But maybe we'll resurrect. Maybe we'll resolve that in 2024. 2024 is going to be known forever in our minds as the year that Pauly watched shit tons of movies. And we have The Phantom with Billy Zane. A great film. Really do like this one. There is a... what's it called? Premium edition. In fact, I think I've got the premium edition, but I didn't want to get rid of this one yet because I like the whole artwork. But I might get rid of it. I've got to go through my collection and dig out ones where, you know, I've bought the 4K or I've bought a 4K steelbook, but I still have a Blu-ray Amaray, and kind of simmer it down a bit. So there might be some movies that are going to be traded in or going for sale soon. Next up, we have a film from the director of The Silence of the Lambs. This is a fantastic film. This is Tom Hanks and Denzel Washington. I think this won Tom Hanks an Oscar, didn't it? For Best Performance. He plays a man with AIDS. It was a really good film and very sad film. And probably one of Tom Hanks' finest performances. Next up, what have we got? Oh, this. Yes, this actually really surprised me. Phantom. Yeah, I was expecting this to be some really boring, low-budget piece of crap submarine movie. It was really good. Yeah, not on the scale of Hunt of Red October or Death Blood or that kind of stuff, but The Phantom was really good. It's Ed Harris, David Duchovny and William Fichtner. Yeah, good, bloody good. Really enjoyed it. I think Papa Bowman really enjoyed it as well. And that's saying something. Next up, we have Peter Rabbit 2. Have I got Peter Rabbit 1? Yeah, I think I've got Peter Rabbit 1 on 4K. This is the second one, yes. I know we have to put up with James Corden on this one, but what can you do? It's a nice little fairy tale. What can I say? Yes, they all have fairy tales. What can I say? This one I picked up. I actually saw this one at the cinema, but I mainly picked up because I didn't have it in the collection, and it's got a really nice lenticular with Kit Harington. Yeah, it was an okay film. It's not going to blow your mind or anything. It's going to blow Pompeii, but it was okay. Pardon me. What we got next? Oh yes, we got one that I found in a charity shop in Dover for about £1. It is Polar Express in 3D. Yeah, really nice. I couldn't believe when I found this. I think it was still sealed, if I remember. Includes the Blu-ray 3D, the Blu-ray DVD, and a digital copy. And I'm sure it's the normal 3D. Yes, the normal 3D, not the glasses. The only thing with this now is the effects are kind of dated. The CGI is kind of dated. Yeah, but there you go. It's still a good Christmas film. One of the ones that you really have to watch every year. Next up, we have a little collection. And again, this should go with collections, but I figured because they're 3 movies, I'll just keep them all in one collection. It's the Poltergeist collection. Yeah, fantastic. I don't think Poltergeist 3. I don't think I've seen Poltergeist 3 that many times. I think I might have only seen it once. But I've definitely seen the original film multiple times and the second film quite a few times. And yeah, he scared the crap out of me as a kid. But a film that was wrapped with disaster. Obviously for the lead, Carrie Ann in there. And a few other people as well, I believe. Next up, we have Russell Crowe in The Pope's Exorcist. I really enjoyed this. Brace yourself. I preferred this. I preferred this over The Exorcist. Right, let's move on. I thought it flowed better. It's not to say that The Exorcist is a bad film in any way. It was a really good film. I just had more connection and got more of the story with The Pope's Exorcist. This is a great film. The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. If you want a film about drag, that's your film. I don't mean the cars. You've got Terence Stamp, Hugo Weaving and Guy Pearce all dressing up in drag. Don't get any better than that. I believe there is kind of like a companion piece to this with Patrick Swayze. Was it something Julie, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar or something? I don't know. I can't remember it. But there's 2 Australian films that I always really enjoyed. This is one of them. The other's Muriel's Wedding. You're terrible, Muriel. Which has a great soundtrack from Muriel's Wedding. Next up, we have a Kevin Costner masterpiece. Maybe not. It's still a good film, though. I enjoy it. The Postman. Yes. It's a end of the world kind of film where everything's gone to crap and he resurrects the US Postal Service. Yeah. This was when Kevin Costner was huge, you know, after his Waterworld. We had stuff like this, Dances with Wolves and The Postman. It's a long film. It's an enjoyable film. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but I would maybe one day hope there might be a 4K for it. Next up, we have a Steven Spielberg film that I haven't seen. This is called The Post. Yes, with, again, Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep. This is about newspapers, isn't it? The New York Post or something. Is it a true story? Yeah, it's a true story about an unlikely partnership between the Washington Post's Streep and editor as they strive to expose a massive cover-up of devastating government secrets. I don't know anything about that. Maybe that was a big story in America, but over here, I don't think we ever heard anything like that. But it will be a good watch, I think, you know, based on just those two actors alone, and it being a Spielberg film. Bit of disaster now. Yeah, it's all disaster, isn't it? Yeah, we have Poseidon. This is the remake. I actually don't own the first film, but I own the remake. And I enjoyed this film. Obviously, the first film, the original, is better. It's got Gene Hackman in it, and it's just got so many iconic classic characters. So I will probably sort that out and pick up the original Poseidon Adventure, because it's one of those classic disaster movies like that and Earthquake and Towering Inferno that really should have in your collection. And even though they are older films, I love them. You know, it takes a film for me to like an older film. It takes something special for me to want to watch something repeatedly if it's an older film. But anyway, I got this one. This one's a good remake. It's got Josh Lucas in it, and it also has Richard Dreyfuss, yeah, and Famke Jensen, and Kurt Russell. Forgot Kurt Russell was in that. Yeah, it's a good remake. It's a good remake. Next up, we have a film with The Mandalorian. Yes. The Prospect. Or is it just Prospect? Yes, just Prospect. Yeah, so we got the Mandalorian there. So we have Pedro Pascal. We also have Sophie Thatcher. There, the young woman there. Or the young girl in this film, actually. And they were both in The Mandalorian. Or rather, she was in... Was she in the Book of Boba Fett? She wasn't in Obi-Wan. I think she was in the Book of Boba Fett. I'm pretty sure she might have been in the Book of Boba Fett. But I think it might have been when Mando was in it towards the end. I can't remember. I need to rewatch those classic shows. Classic Star Wars shows. Yeah. It's a good film. It's kind of like Alien but not, and a bit of After Earth thrown in kind of thing. Yeah I've only seen it once and it was a long time ago. Okay, right, now this is going to be controversial. This is going to be extremely controversial. Okay, brace yourself, Paul, for the outpouring of comments calling you a total twat. I thought this is really good. I really enjoyed this film. With the dogs, you know, the predator dogs, you get the giant predator now. You get the whole lab and everything with all the scientific, you know, experiments. And the group of guys in the bus, their banter they have, I think it works really well. It's so funny, some of the comments that they have. The guy with, what is it called? Tourette's. I know Tourette's is not really something that you should joke about, you know, because people can't help their outbursts. But it's just the way that him with Tourette's interacts with the other guys on the bus. I just thought this worked really well. Yeah, okay, it's not one of the best Predator films, but I'll tell you one thing, I would much prefer watching this than Alien vs Predator Requiem any day. So, yeah, I really need to get a 4K for this one, actually. But I put it in a black case, actually. It looks really nice. Yeah, I enjoyed The Predator. What can I say? What we got next? Oh, yes, we have a Nicolas Cage film. Also starring Sofia Boutella. Oh, she was She was the mummy, wasn't she? She was the mummy in... Pretty sure she was the mummy in Tom Cruise's Mummy. And she was also in Star Trek Beyond. Yes. This is called, was it Prisoners of the Ghostland? I know, I remember when I told Jamie Powell I was going to buy this, he said, don't bother, it's a lot of old crap. So we'll see when I watch it. What we got next? We're still going. We're 25 minutes in and we're still going. Yeah, this is a fantastic film. The performance in this between Jake Gyllenhaal and Hugh Jackman, Prisoners. This is quality. This is a fantastic film. So fantastic, I'll put it in a black case. Must want me watch it again though. Haven't seen it for a long time. Okay, what have we got next? Next up, we have Puss in Boots. Yes, love this tale. Mama Bowman loved this tale. Probably because it's about a ginger cat. And, you know, we had our little Bobby. And I just... Something special about Antonio Banderas doing the voice of Puss. It's just... It worked in Shrek and it works on its own. And I was trying to find the 3D version. Kermit managed to find this one in Brighton, I believe, for me. So thank you, Kermit, for that. Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. Yeah, we also have Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Yeah. Again, great Kitty Softpaws. Good villain in this. Good film. Just overall nice presentation, colourful, nice. It's a shame there's no 3D for it though. Right, hang on, because I've been talking endlessly for 27 minutes. I'm getting all dry. Okie dokie, believe it or not, we've only got 3 left, so let's see if we can wrap it up in 30 minutes. Probably not. Again, this should be separately in box sets, but no, it's a slim case. It's a series of 5 movies in one package. Stick it on the shelf with all the others. The Purge collection. 5 Purge movies in one package. And it's time to get the t-shirt out again because I've not seen any of these films. I hope to. What we got next? Do you know what? I didn't actually know I had this one. I've actually got Punisher Warzone. I think this might have been sent to me as subscriber mail once. With Ray Stevenson, the late great Ray Stevenson. So yeah, maybe I should watch that now and just see what his performance was like. I only remember The Punisher with Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, I never saw that one. So that definitely needs a watch. Okay. We got another 2. Another 2. Next up, we have Proxima with Eva Green. Yeah, this was a good film. Partly English, partly French. And it's about a woman that trains to become an astronaut and she has to leave her daughter behind. She's going to be away for something like 2 years. And it's all to do with the mother-daughter relationship through the training process. You know, we don't get to see her like walking on Mars or anything like that. Or mishaps on the space stations and stuff like that. It's mainly Earth-based, to do with her training when she's away doing her training and having to get her ex-husband looking after the daughter. So it's a good film. It's a good film. Yeah, I enjoyed it. Oh, that nearly went off the top. And the last one, Michael Keaton, Maggie Q and Samuel L. Jackson in The Protégé. Or Protégé, yeah, which was a bit of an action film, and I actually can't remember if I've seen this. I don't think I have. I do remember buying it twice though, because I thought I didn't have it. But that's The Protégé. There we go. That is it. That is everything on the Blu-rays for my collection under P. So we've done it in about 30 minutes, so that's pretty good. when the editing's done. But any other Ps will be under Steelbooks and 4Ks and all that kind of stuff. Right, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Blah, blah, blah. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. And I'll see you on the next video very soon. Bye-bye.